spirituality is really not about understanding more and more and more. It's really about it's really a game of subtraction. It's really about seeing through all the things that we thought we knew already, and just getting down to basics. And so this morning I thought I'd just take a little time and just focus on the one essential thing that it can be held almost like a touchstone as something to come back to. When in doubt, come back to this. And what is useful to come back to is just this sense of resting as awareness. Just that. It's not really a doing. You as a person can't do it. Like, I'm really going to practice now resting as awareness. Because that's not resting as awareness. That's trying to rest as awareness. Right? So it's just really, truly resting just in this as-is moment. Just that. And what most people do with that is use it like, okay, awareness, how can I use it? You know, how can I use it to get where I really want to go? How's this helping me to get to enlightenment? How's this helping me to get happier? How's this helping me to get what I want in life? So it's not that. It's just, you know, you can feel sort of the tension of that, you know, the slight fear involved, like, will I get there? Won't I get there? And instead, just come back to every time we can feel ourselves drifting away like that into mental thought, you know, self-judgment, ideas about, you know, how this is all going to go and what I need to do and how I need to improve myself and how I'm not worthy, and all of these ways we can spin off into little detours. You know, when we can feel ourselves doing that, just come back, okay, just rest. Rest as the awareness. The awareness is already present. I'm not talking about special spiritual awareness, something distant. I'm just talking about everyday, totally functional, as you are, that awareness. And just come back to that, just the simplicity of resting as that. Again, not trying to rest as it, not something that we're doing in order to improve awareness. Awareness is just fine, totally complete. It's also not trying to understand awareness. You won't ever understand it. It's not something we can be it. We just won't ever understand it. We can become more familiar with it, how it moves, but we won't ever understand it. So we can just sort of let that one go. The mind thinks in conceptual terms, and awareness is just beyond that. It's not a concept. It's not a reduction of life. It's reality itself. So you can just rest as that, knowing that that's already present. And the mind will test you often for as long as it takes, until you just realize the mind is just not that helpful in that regard. And eventually it just relinquishes its authority to you, right? Up till now, it's insisted that, no, it's me, you know, me, your thinking mind, this is, that you can trust me. And it's just coming back again and again to just see that, okay, the mind may be telling itself whatever, doesn't matter. And then just come back to recognizing, yes, and this awareness is present now, in this moment. No effort required. Just rest as that. That's it. It's the whole teaching. That's what you paid the big bucks for, right there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guess we can go now.
Yeah, really. Yeah, really, truly. And it's like the mind doesn't want to accept that. It's like, okay, yeah, but what about this? I read about this, and what about metaphysics, and what about levels, and what about... You can go there if you want. It just doesn't lead to awakening. It's entertaining. You know, there's as much to experience in the inner world as there is on the outer world, and, you know, it can be fascinating. It just doesn't lead to liberation. It doesn't lead to effortless awakeness. And what does is just coming back again and again. It doesn't have to be for 40 minutes at a time. It doesn't have to be for 40 seconds at a time. It's more, I would say it's at least as useful to come back often during the day. Come back 40 times for a minute during the day rather than, you know, holding off till you have time on Sunday morning for 40 minutes. You know, just come back, yeah. Awareness still present. Until there's a sense of it's just never absent. You know, we may be doing other things. Attention can be elsewhere. You know, our attention may be on whatever we're doing, cooking, gardening, whatever, driving. Our attention may be there. Conversations, thought, memories. Our attention may go there, but the only way we're even cognizant of the food or the memory or whatever is because we're aware. The awareness hasn't gone anywhere. So it just come back to just that simple fact. And it sounds too easy to be true, and that's why most people dismiss it in favor of the advanced course. It's not even a practice, right? It's just literally resting, coming back. Yeah, still as is. Nothing really to do. If we're really trying to get to the effortless state of awakeness, just our natural state, why do we think that the way there is by expending a great deal of effort? If I try hard enough, I'll get to the effortless state. Actually, that's the route most people take, but it's the long road to get there. It's like try and try and try until you exhaust yourself so completely you can't try anymore. And you can't game that one. You can't think, okay, I've tried pretty hard, you know. Is that good enough? No, you gotta really fail, like utterly fail. That works. It's just a much longer road than just resting as what you already are. Simple. The mind says, nah. Couldn't be that easy. And we go on looking for something that's not present. So that's it. Just rest as awareness. Simple.